right? Because I was just as scared as everybody else. They scared the hell out of me.
That's because it's a fake virus and it doesn't even really exist. So you're never going to get it to begin with. That's the premise, is these guys don't think COVID is actually dangerous.
I was just as scared. And then I got the vax.
Millions of lives saved.
And I got injured, and I looked into it. And as soon as I looked into it, I found out they were lying about everything. Everything. They were lying about masks. They were lying about lockdowns. They were lying about herd immunity. They lied about natural immunity. They lied. Pfizer didn't even test to see if their vaccine stops transmission.
Millions of lives saved.
Real doctors and real epidemiologists and real statisticians are blowing holes in this every day.
Brett Weinstein says this. He says Sam makes two bad assumptions. Our institutions actually function, and we all work from the same information set. Captured institutions deliver unreliable information, including outright lies. Sorting signal from noise is the skill that separates us. COVID is our wake-up call.
I don't know. Just frankly, the COVID deniers.
You mean the people who turned out to be right?
Yeah. The people who wanted to make sure that we were back to work,
the Koch brother,
and that U.S. business was not in any way hindered by this, have won, essentially.
Yeah, even if you think they're on your team, there are teams around a pandemic?
Have won, essentially.
The National Restaurant Association won.
My daughter was testing positive for only like 3 or 4 days. And is that a function of the vaccine?
Millions of lives saved.
That she didn't get very sick at all? I don't know. I don't know. It's like
the strain evolved.
Yeah, the next part is the Twitter poll part.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. The Twitter poll.
I asked people, did you know someone who died? You'll never believe this. The exact same percentage of people who died from COVID in the vaccinated was the same as the percentage of people who died from COVID in the unvaccinated.
Now, this is in your own unofficial poll you did on Next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, it was official.
On Twitter.
It was an official
unofficial poll you
non-real poll.
Yeah. There's something called epidemiology. What's that? How does that work?
Unofficial.
Like doctors and the statisticians, they don't want people to die in mass. Right. They're not actually in a conspiracy to hide this stuff. That's why, for instance, like Pfizer recently, they're looking at the guidance and studying about strokes in elderly patients, because this stuff there actually isn't a conspiracy to use this stuff to like weed off of people who are too critical of the government or something like that. Like this stuff is actually being monitored for safety.
Like this stuff is actually being monitored for safety.
What a mental case.
Yeah, it's funny.
Fucking mental case. People got angry at me for telling the truth about COVID and the vaccines.
Millions of lives saved.
People got angry at me because I was onto it earlier than anybody else that the vaccine.
Millions of lives saved.
Was not going to get us out of this. And this idea that, if everybody just got vaccinated.
Millions of lives saved.
That the virus will go away. I knew that wasn't true. And they didn't. They also didn't know that everyone is likely to get COVID no matter what you do. That was back during Delta. Delta was so contagious that you're going to get it no matter what. Everybody. And then you'll have natural immunity, which they lied about. They lied about that. They lied about everything. And they're still doing it.
I don't know. It's like